Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CRIES. Thanks so much for tuning in. With me, it's a pleasure to have you here. And in today's video, this teacher faces a lot of backlash for something that she did that she shouldn't have done. I mean, come on. She should have known better. But check this out.
This video getting so much attention online because of its politically charged nature. Parents we spoke to, many of them are concerned, and residents at last night's town council meeting even calling what they heard in that video, quote, horrifying.
Our lives have been targeted by an individual that cashes a paycheck from the town of Cheshire every week.
My grandson will be coming here next year. He would be in that teacher's district. I will not hand him off if she was there. I can't unsee that video.
I'm going to say this, for all of the parents that said, they don't want their kids there, they can't unsee this, what she's about to say in this video should not be said whatsoever to anyone. I mean, listen, we can always have our differences, but at the end of the day, what she's about to say is just taking it a little too far and shouldn't be mentioned at all.
Now, the video being referenced was posted by a Chapman Elementary School teacher in Cheshire. Concerned residents saying her language in that video is threatening toward supporters of President-elect Donald Trump. In a statement, the superintendent of schools says the teacher intended that video to be a private message to her group on Snapchat. It ultimately, as we can see, got leaked. The female teacher has since been placed on temporary leave while the incident is being investigated by the school. At last night's town council meeting, numerous residents, as I said, spoke about the video, but also with their discontent with the town for not releasing a statement.
Neither the are you guys. Just because you won doesn't mean we don't remember who the you voted for, and just please don't.
You guys see what I mean? I think those opinions should have stayed at home. You're there to teach kids and you're there to set an example for them. And right now, I just think she is doing a terrible job at setting an example for them because they're going to remember this for the rest of their lives.
Gangster on me. Nobody talk to me unless you want to swing. If you want to fight, text me, call me. Whatever.
Another News 8 exclusive. The Cheshire teacher under investigation for posting this politically charged video has resigned. That video got national attention.
I spoke with the woman who recorded it, Annie Dunleavy, this afternoon. She apologized to her students and explained the emotion behind her words. If you voted for Trump, literally, please delete me, block me, get rid of everything of me, or step to me so that I know what's up and then I can handle you how I see fit. Just because you won doesn't mean we don't remember who the blank you voted for. You're not in the clear. Please don't test your gangster on me because you will end on a stretcher, gone forever. What does that mean exactly?
Yeah, so that
it sounds like a threat.
It sounds very extreme. And again, I was in a moment of high emotions and I shouldn't have ever posted the video. But what the message I was trying to get across, and it came off very wrong, was, if this is going to give people the almost permission in their minds to enact violence against women or anybody, I wanted to basically just say, I'm not going to go down without a fight. I mean, it's my life's dream to be a teacher. I consider those kids my kids.
Me personally, I think if it was your dream, you should not do anything to lose your dream. She should have known, saying stuff like that and mentioning stuff like that shouldn't be mentioned at all, especially even if it's just sending it to a friend, because what if your friend's not feeling happy today and they accidentally send that to someone else, then it just gets out and it gets back to the school. I mean, me personally, I think she should have just took her phone, act like she was probably recording and didn't record it. But that shouldn't be said at all. It shouldn't be mentioned. You're supposed to set an example for all of your students, even if you're in or out of school. 'Cause sometimes you run into your students outside of school, and this right here is not setting a good example for them kids at all. And it's just something that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives, and then they're just going to be like, well, this happened. And that is something that shouldn't have happened at all.
I don't have any of my own, and they fill that for me. And it's so fulfilling. It's so rewarding. And I know that what people see right now, I don't look like that person, but I truly would do anything to help any child and any family in need.
The presidential election, specifically to one of his students wearing a Trump hat the day after the election.
Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez is live with that story now. Christina?
Yeah, and it's interesting because even the parents who reached out to us about this were telling me that this is a very popular teacher, has been here for a long time. As far as anyone knows, has never had an issue like this until students in a class got this in their cell phones. Listen.
I'm pissed. People voting for a freaking rapist. I'm pissed off.
It's the voice of a Chino.
That right there is a prime example of why you should leave everything at home before you start your day. Especially to students, because you're there to set an example, you're there to teach them other things, and just mentioning stuff like this to students is just terrible. Like, this shouldn't have happened at any time, anywhere, not at all.
Teacher reacting to a student walking into his class wearing a Trump hat the day after the election.
Turn it off and go back to the freaking seat now. Go. Take the. Can you send security up? Please, a boy who has a Trump hat on, and I'm not going to tolerate it today. Bye.
Unfortunately, this video is real.
The president of the Chino Valley Unified School Board of Education, which Chino High is part of, says they are looking into this.
Teachers are not supposed to bring their political views, whether this is, on something else or specifically on this election. It should never happen.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I have a daughter. I have 3 nieces. He raped them, and it's people are voting for. The Christians are voting for. Bunch of losers.
God knows what this teacher could be capable of doing in a fit of rage.
He's just one of several parents concerned about the teacher's behavior.
You cannot scream at a kid and call someone names over a political person. It's wrong, So I don't mind kids being corrected, but in the proper way, not over some political stuff.
I don't care. Fire the hell out of me. I'm fighting for my daughter, my nieces, their rights.
If this teacher unfortunately has to be the example of what not to do, we need to move forward and address this behavior. And then we also have an opportunity now to say, hey, no more of this. Let's bring the kids together. Let's not bring in our own personal views, and let's respect each other, whether it's political or something else. Let's have respect for each other.
Yes, guys, we really have to respect each other. At the end of the day, people can have different political beliefs, but we should still be able to come sit at the same table and have a nice time. And something that I have to piggyback off of what the gentleman said in the video of like what the teacher can do in a moment of rage, like that right there. Even if a student didn't like share political belief, that could have startled them and scared them, and they're gonna remember that for the rest of their lives. I think if you're a teacher or whatnot, political beliefs should stay at home. You should have respect for others, whether you're in or out of school, because you got to set an example for the kids. And I get it. Listen, everybody may think different, but at the end of the day, if you're gonna be in a position like that, you should never say things like this to students at all, whatsoever. But let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comment section. That'll be a wrap for today's video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.